Joining us now are Justino and Pasquale. We're going to be talking about pizza, Miseno Pizza. How's that? Did I say that right? A little bit of accent in it?
Perfect.
Okay. So you're both from Italy.
Yes.
Tell us about how you met. What is your connection?
Our connection is basically my wife, his sister.
My sister, yeah.
So I
Lovely.
met my wife, and through my wife, I met my handsome brother-in-law.
You guys are dear friends.
Yes.
You've been here for about an hour visiting, and I know that you have this connection with one another that just seems like you're real brothers, right? Not just
Correct.
brother-in-laws, but
100%.
like your family. You know, La
100%,
familia.
yes.
So tell us about what makes your pizzeria different.
It's definitely the love that
Okay.
we put into the stuff that we make daily. It's fresh. We put a lot of love in it, and we use the best ingredients.
When you came from Italy and you came over to the United States, were there certain flours or certain things that you had to research in order to get it as authentic to your homeland as you want it?
Honestly, when I came here, I didn't know nothing about pizza. So everything that I know, I learned here. I have a background in working in many pizzerias, and everything. I thank everyone. I want to take this moment to thank people that I worked for, and I just decided to open up my own business. I give it a shot and I'm grateful. It's going very well.
Wonderful. It's the one thing that I feel is recession proof. Do you know what I mean by that? Everyone, so it's sadly death, taxes, and pizza, right?
Yes.
You're always going to be in business because no one is ever going to say, oh,
No one is going to give up
You
pizza.
always
no
get
one's going to give up pizza.
You always need it.
No
Yeah.
one's going to give up pizza, especially not your pizza.
Correct.
When you're creating the dough, do you still actually like make the dough yourselves?
Yes.
Of course.
You leave that process to your own hands.
Of course.
100%.
Of course. Yeah, we make our own dough, we make our own mozzarella, and we make our own sauce. It's
Everything is homemade.
Scratch.
Everything.
Everything's from scratch.
Yes.
Correct.
Now, what about, so you took over a different pizzeria. So the location that you're physically in was already a pizzeria. But
Yes.
did you have to retool it? Did you have to change out the ovens
Oh,
or
yes.
what?
Crazy
see,
work in
Christina,
there.
I see you
Yeah.
what was
We-
it that it took
We
to
did
make
everything
this?
ourselves.
Okay.
Even the demolition, we did ourselves.
Okay.
We
And it was
rebuilt the
very fun.
place.
Yeah, it was very fun.
So we took the place apart first, and then we rebuilt it. And I think it looks very good.
It looks very good.
We love the way it looks.
Now, what about toppings? When you grew up in Italy, did the pizza have a lot of toppings? Are there more toppings in America? Or
Pizza, it's an evolution. It's always changing. So it's
Very
changing
true.
over there too, right, Pascal?
Yeah, they're changing the ways they're doing it. More water in the dough, more
Yeah.
hydration,
okay.
more
Yes.
time resting for the dough.
You know what my favorite part of pizza is? Well, not my favorite part. I love the bubbles. So like
Oh,
when I
yes.
look through the glass and I see
That makes
that
it
dough
light.
rise, yes, and I'm like, I want the pizza with
Yeah.
bubbles.
See, we brought some pizza over here.
Yes.
And one of the pizza, it's called, it's like deep dish style. And those are, it's
We're
in
the only
style.
ones that make it in Deer Park area, in the Deer Park area.
You
Exactly.
are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told you that I've been to your pizzeria because my son grew up in the street away,
Nice.
which is so nice. So I love the customer friendliness of your team. When I walked in there, I felt like I was transported. I went to Italy.
Yeah.
That's how authentic it is. It's kind of fun.
That's what all it is about,
Okay.
You have to also sell good food. You have to treat the customer in a certain way. And, if you like what you do, it's a joke.
You'll never work a day in
really-
your life.
Yeah.
And you noticed our team
Never.
here too, we're always laughing around, right? Like we don't
Oh,
work.
yes.
We love what we do.
The way what you saw us backstage, that's the way we work. We always laughing. We have fun. Basically, what we do, that's what we do.
Now, how do you stretch the dough? That's what I want to know. Is there a technique that you do it with your hands? or-
There's a bunch of different ways.
Okay.
But
Every
the main,
dough, every dough, it's its own way to be stretched.
Exactly.
Every dough, it's different.
Like it speaks to you? It says,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
One dough could be colder than the other. One can have more.
when it's more soft, so
yeah,
you have to treat it in a certain
Yeah,
way.
100%.
The most important thing is
Yes.
you have to treat it carefully.
okay, be
Yeah.
gentle.
When you see people
Right.
banging on this pizza,
ruin it.
that's not good. You're
They ruin
ruining
it.
it.
Okay. Okay. So you want it to rise. You want it to do the things that it's
Yes.
meant to do. Cheese. Do you grate your own? Like when you say you make your own cheese, are you stretching? Like cheese? Are you? How are
The
you
fresh
making it?
mozzarella we
Yes.
do. Yeah. For the fresh mozzarella, it's homemade.
Lovely.
Yeah, so we get the base, and there's a whole process behind it. You have to stretch it, you have to fold it, you have to,
Then it's got to rest.
exactly.
And after a day, we cut it for the pizza.
Now, how did you come up with the name of your pizzeria?
So it's basically a location. Miseno is a location of nearby where we're from, where I used to live. I used to go to the beach over there. So it kind of reminds me, you know, we have this picture in the store on the wall, huge picture of this mountain. It's Miseno Mountain. And, you know, we put it on the wall so we don't feel so far away from home.
That's so lovely.
When you look at it, you
yeah.
feel home.
Well,
Yeah.
when you notice here, everybody and my whole audience knows that I'm from St. Louis. But if you see pictures of the arch, well, then you know that's where I'm from.
Okay,
And there's a very famous Italian section in St. Louis called the Hill, and it's where all the good Italian restaurants are. It's where we go, right? But I'm happy to have you here. My whole team has been like smelling the pizza because you were kind enough to feed our crew today. Cannot wait to eat it. Is there a topping that you love?
Well, my favorite topping is definitely pesto.
Okay.
I come up with so many pizzas with pesto in the past couple of months.
Yes.
That
You know, there was another pizza that we didn't bring.
Okay.
That also Pasquale thought about it, but it's a seasonal pizza.
Okay.
And
Summertime.
we asked people, we didn't know what to call it, and then we asked people, and they said we should call it mortacchio because there's mortadella, cold cut cheese. I mean mortadella, and then fresh mozzarella, sun-dried tomato, an Italian biscuit that it's called the tarallo, and it's crumbled on top of the slice, topped with a little bit of pistachio pesto. That is.
Interesting. You know what? So I'll have this for lunch, and then I'll come to dinner with you guys tonight.
Not a
I'll be
problem.
right there at the pizzeria. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope that you love pizza as much as I love pizza. Who wouldn't want to like just fly here and have a slice? Stay tuned for more. We've been living it up right here.